Hello everyone, in this lesson, I will introduce the teaching pendant to you. Siasun has two different types of teaching, and the only difference between them is the power on button. The first one is here, the second one is here. Let's take the first one as an example and explain it in detail. Mode selection switch. They are teach mode, execute auto mode, and remote mode respectively. Robot status indicator light. 4 states colorless, green, yellow, red. Emergency stop button. Next, let's explain the key area. Power on button, on and off 2 states. Start button. Used to start job in auto mode, hold button. The robot pauses after the button is pressed. T1, T2 mode switching button. In T1 teaching mode, move the robot. The maximum speed of the robot is 20% of the current speed ratio. In T2 mode, the robot can reach its maximum speed. Please use it with caution. Group button to switch between robot axis and external axis. Coordinate system switching button. Switch the motion coordinates of the robot. Switch the in-log state. Indicate whether the job executes logical commands in manual mode. When both are circles, it indicates that the logical command and the motion command are being executed in the forward movement. When there is a circle and a cross, it indicates that no logical command is executed in the forward movement and only motion command is executed. After pressing the date button, you can quickly view data information such as robot joint values. Robot movement buttons, used in conjunction with the coordinate. Backward and forward. When the forward movement and deadman are pressed simultaneously, the robot will run downward according to the motion points and commands starting the job. When the backward movement and deadman are pressed simultaneously, the robot will run upward according to the motion points and instructions taught by the job. Reset the robot alarm. If the alarm has not been cleared, the robot will continue to alarm until the alarm is cleared and reset. For different applications of OP1, corresponding shortcut key information will pop up. Up to OP6 is a custom key, used according to the application. Rate adjustment button. External access key, access quick keys. Robot status information display bar. Mode selection state. Coordinate selection state. Switch among the 3 cycling modes of single step, single cycle, and auto when running manually or automatically. User levels. Different user levels have different operation permissions for the robot. Normal doesn't require a password. Senior password is 000011111. Super password is 12341111. System need to consult the after-sales technical personnel of Siasun. XO group status. The robot speed ratio status can also be changed by clicking the drop-down. Tool coordinate status display. User coordinate status display. Server power on or off state. The running status icons of the job respectively represent the start, pause, stop of the job. Interlock status on or off. Background job status on or off. Menu bar. Enter the job list interface, where the user can create new programs, open programs, and manage jobs. Meanwhile, the existing job list and job types can be seen. Operations, such as viewing, calibrating and setting various frames of the robot, can be performed. Operations, such as viewing and writing, can be performed on various types of variables. Operations, such as viewing input and output, manually outputting, states, configuring group I/O, mapping remote I/O and setting up bus I/O, can be performed. Display data such as robot joint values, code disk values, pose values and I/O status. Enter the user configuration interface and configure various conditions, including the configuration of functions such as teaching, origin, external device communication, interference zone, and interrupt operation. Backup or restore the operation, parameters, and other data of the robot. The interface for configuring the system parameters of the robot. The system setup interface of the robot. Display the system version, system library, memory and other information of the robot. Various application menus. Finally, it should be emphasized that regardless of any changes in the data, once the on-screen keyboard pops up and changes occur, you need to first click the Enter key on the keyboard and then confirm or save. This lesson is finished. Thank you all.